Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today we are doing the Showtime recap from Saturday, March 4th that was headlined by Brandon Figueroa and Mark Magsayo in the WBC vacant interim title fight, or it was a final eliminator. I didn't hear the introductions. I was watching the fight on my phone that day as I was finishing up at dinner. And yeah, anyways, guys, before we get into that, if you could smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Any kind of support would be great. I really appreciate it. And if you got something negative to say, you can give a thumbs down and say something. I'm totally about it. Be real with me, because I'm always trying to be real with you guys. So back to the card. First off, we'll get to the undercard. There was the middleweight scrap between the two undefeateds that I did not know either guy. I can't even remember their names, to be honest, off the top of my head. The one guy knocked the other guy out. The guy that I picked got knocked out. So anyways, whatever. I didn't really know about either one of them. All honesty, two middleweights on the rise right there, prospects. One guy knocked out the other guy. That's all I know. The co-feature. So, God, I'm drawing the blank on Jarrett Hurd's opponent. I think it was Rosendez. I want to say he knocked out Jarrett Hurd in, I believe, the 9th round of that fight. And he was with Rosendez. He was winning that fight on all the cards. Hurd, you know, just a long time out of the ring, but, you know, I don't know if Jarrett Hurd's got it anymore. I mean, it's sad to say that. It really is. Excuse me. And I don't want to take away anything from this Rosendez guy, but, you know, Jarrett Hurd was the man at junior middleweight just a few years ago. I think it was his 2018 clash with what's his name, Arizona Lara, that determined the top guy at 154, unified belts. It's a huge win, and he had some good quality wins. You know, he also stopped Tony Harrison. You know, with Jarrett Hurd was a very good fighter and undefeated. Then he lost that fight in 2019 to J-Rock, and everything just the wheels just kind of came off, and he came back, went to middleweight. Got stopped, didn't get stopped, but he lost that split decision to Luis Arias, and just has not been the same fighter. And he is already saying he's going to come back. He's shaking off a lot of rust. He didn't realize how much he's going to be coming back. And don't get me wrong, there was flashes of the old Jarrett Hurd. He was landing some good shots, but this guy just outworked them. And Jarrett Hurd really has fallen far. You know, he really has, and it's tough to see a guy that used to be the top guy in his weight class, you know, the #1 guy unanimously, and it's tough to see a guy like that falling like this so far, but it happens, you know. I mean, look at Chad Dawson. That was a huge fall, you know, that he made once he lost to what's his name, Andre Ward, and everything. So it happens in boxing. It's just disappointing, because I was a big Jarrett Hurd fan. I really was. And now, and I really pull for the guy to bounce back, but man, it's just been super tough on him. But the main event, you know, Brandon Figueroa against Mark Magsayo, and in my opinion, it overachieved what I thought. I knew it was going to be a banger already, but man, it was a really, really good fight. But the controversy here, and it will be a controversial decision, is that this fight was way closer than they scored it. I mean, I was watching this fight. I was giving it the eyeball test, and there was plenty of rounds that I thought Mark Magsayo won based on him landing the cleaner shots. And he was boxing too. Mark Magsayo was using a solid ass jab. He was really boxing well. First half of the fight, you could say dead even, right? Second half, maybe more controlled by Figueroa, but what's his name was definitely in the fight, Magsayo. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of close rounds. There really was. This was a close, good battle right here between these two. But I really don't feel like it was as wide of a fight. Even Brandon Figueroa, I just read right before I did this video, and they asked him about the scoring, and he said, to be honest, I thought the fight was a lot closer than that. You know, and I absolutely did as well. I thought Figueroa definitely outworked him in the second half of the fight, and Mark Magsayo tired down. He really did. So I have no problem with Figueroa winning like 115, 113. You even want to say like 116, 112. You know, I know Magsayo lost a couple points, you know, for holding and shit like that, but I didn't even think that was that bad. But, you know, Magsayo just, you know, he deserved a better turnout than that. So he should have nothing to hang his head about. But Brandon Figueroa, you know, definitely no doubt in my mind that he was the deserving winner. But the controversy was how wide of a decision it was. So, but definitely not a robbery. You know, if somebody would have said that they thought Magsayo won the fight, I wouldn't have a problem with that, because again, there were a lot of close rounds, but I definitely just don't think it was a blowout as the judges scored it. So, a good ass fight though, definitely one that you would want to go back and watch if you missed it. And Brandon Figueroa now lined up to fight for the WBC title. We'll discuss more on Figueroa and Magsayo when we do their what's next week. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. This was the March 4th Showtime recap from the Figueroa versus Magsayo featherweight battle in the main event. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, True Boxing, you've been here with the truth.